Call of Duty Modern Warfare reveal trailer. I know I'm ready for it, been waiting for it. I'm sure you are too. Let's dig into it. Alright, Call of Duty fans, welcome back. IHOLDSHIFT. Going to be doing a reaction video for you guys, and I'll tell you, I'm not typically a fan of these style of videos, but since the channel is very catered around the Call of Duty scene as a whole, I figured why not give this a go. Call of Duty 4 was actually my first Call of Duty I ever played. It was on PC. I remember playing it in, it was all on the lowest graphics because I just could not afford to have a great computer. I was just into college. It was like 2008, I want to say, 2007, 2008, and I actually very specifically remember in that game playing on my computer and then going to a buddy's house and playing on his, and he had just built a brand new computer. I remember his Desert Eagle was like super shiny. Mine looked like aluminum foil. Not even kidding you. But I loved the heck out of the game. The first real FPS game that I got really super involved with on a competitive front, mostly playing on PC. Of course, the pro mod and everything that Call of Duty 4 had to offer was absolutely monumental when it came to the PC competitive scene. So I'm very excited to see what this trailer will look like. We'll catch you after for the reactions and then more discussion for it, all right? Enjoy it. Actual in-game footage, the way it should be. Dark and spooky.
The rules have changed.
You know the rules, and so do I.
There's a fine line between...
Imagine. Imagine if we just get rickrolled after that. That's just, the trailer's over. I'm sorry. Let's go back and start it from the beginning. I had to put that in. All right, take two. I kill myself. Not really. I wouldn't actually.
Changed.
All right.
There's a fine line between right and wrong.
True. Okay. Very covert
And
opposite.
somewhere in the shadows,
Yo.
they send us in to find it.
Yo. Is that Price?
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Yo. Is this a covert op style? Yep. Oh, what the heck?
Weapons are now in the wild.
Yo. Yo.
Get to safety, go!
Dude, what?
We get dirty, and the world stays clean. That's the mission.
It's all prequel. We'll talk about it. Hell yes. October 25th. Start the countdown, boys and girls.
Who's your team?
5 months.
Slow comrades.
Old comrades. Yo, there's so much to break down from this video trailer. Are you kidding me? Yo, this is bringing back some major nostalgic vibes for me. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, my first Call of Duty game was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty 4. And man, I remember that opening cinematic scene where you're kind of being taken as prisoner and you have to sit in the back of that car and you get that interactive where you can kind of look around, but you're still like restrained. And I remember thinking that was so innovative at the time because at that point in time, video games were doing things like that. You just sat down, you played the game, there's a story, awesome. There's a little bit of open world if you're a Zelda fan or something like that. But beyond that, there was nothing quite like that I had experienced at the time. But man, I'll tell you, I have never been so immersed into a game like that before, and already this trailer is making me feel like this is going to be an absolutely great moment. So where do we even start to break this whole thing down? Well, how about we start at the beginning, the title. It's called Modern Warfare, and I know a lot of people were really upset at the fact that there wasn't going to be a number involved, that wasn't going to be Modern Warfare 4. But you got to remember, at a certain point, the numbers become extremely cumbersome. You saw that happen with Tomb Raider, where it just went back to straight Tomb Raider for the most recent title, but also with God of War. That's all okay to revitalize a series, but let's take it down from what we saw in the actual trailer itself. You start off taking a look at all this stealthy kind of things going on. Captain Price is also involved, which, again, rumors have kind of led us to believe that this was all going to be a prequel to the war that Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, took place during Call of Duty 4. And I think this obviously hits it on the head that yes, it in fact will be a prequel, because this is all about infiltration, stealth, and likely preventative stuff to make sure that that war that we saw in Call of Duty 4 doesn't end up happening. We get even more of that, obviously, through the whole comms of the single target is there. It's obviously very preventative and a covert op style mission. I would be excited, very excited to see some of that involved in the campaign. Which, by the way, we know for a fact that there will be a campaign for Modern Warfare. What we don't know is what other extras will be involved besides the campaign and the multiplayer. We likely will not see any kind of a battle royale, and the likelihood of a zombies is also not super on the table with Infinity Ward, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, so let's not write that off yet. We gotta remember that Activision was recently in talks when it came down to their higher structure of, do they want to move Call of Duty to a free-to-play model where you pay for the campaign, the multiplayer is free, and then any extra DLCs like maps or zombies modes and stuff like that would also be on a pay-to-play model. That would be very interesting. We have not heard much besides very, very big rumors on that potentially happening. I would not get your hopes up thinking that that might happen for the launch come October 25th. But back to the actual trailer itself. You see that first infiltration mission, but then beyond that, you start to see other pictures from what looks to be other people's perspectives. Now, go back to the very end of the trailer where Price is talking about how he's got a group of friends to bring with him. I'd be very excited to see that we would be getting multiple different perspectives throughout this prequel before the war direct Call of Duty 4 had us directed towards. And here's the more exciting thing is we're not just going to be seeing it from what we look like from just the perspective of the military. You saw a couple of city scenes where it looks to be a couple of infiltrators or covert ops. You have that guy with the FAMAS just shooting at that car window. You have a couple of cops fighting in the streets. You're also seeing scenes of the rebellion. We could be seeing this from literally a political standpoint from the ground up as far as why the war happened from both the incursion side and also possibly political fallout from what the main perspective of Call of Duty 4 was, which was from the British and the Marines side, the SAS and Marine side of things. So I'm very, very excited to see how Infinity Ward is going to spin this and if it will become very political involved or if it'll just be more action-based. By the looks of it, it looks like we're going to get more of those kind of stealthy type missions like we had in the 15-year throwback from Captain Price's perspective where you had that whole sniper mission, you're in the ghillie suit rolling around. Hopefully we see some more of that because that was super, super fun. Again, I'm very excited. I want to see what you guys have to say about it though. If you like this video, make sure you like, and if you have comments you want to talk about the video and the trailer itself, get in that comment section. I want to hear from you guys. I want to talk to you guys about what you think, what your expectations are. What do you think of the title? Who are you most excited to see? What arenas of the world are you looking to see be utilized in this game? And then beyond that, are we actually going to see Call of Duty start to franchise itself towards the biggest thing and what this channel is actually geared towards, which is the CWL franchising? Are we going to be seeing a lot of integration in the multiplayer between the esport and the casual scene? That's something that we have had very little of in previous titles. Hopefully Infinity Ward will be kind of keen to that, although let's be honest, they have not been greatest when it comes to pushing out a competitive or a ranked mode, so I'm a little bit nervous there, but I'm very excited for the title. I need to know your guys' reactions, so get down in the comment section below, and if you want to see more videos like this, not only talking about reveals and other things that'll be coming forward with the new Call of Duty title, but also talking about competitive recaps, again, please make sure you subscribe on your way out, ring that bell to get notifications when my next video does pop up, and until the next one, hope you all keep holding it down. Later, bye-bye.